Hello, sluts, and welcome to What I Eat in a Day as a Chronic Illness Baddie. This morning we were starting off with, my homemade sourdough bread and, a kind of take on, a lox bagel with cream cheese. Oh yeah, before we get further into it, sorry if my voice sounds like shit. I was out at a jazz club. Me and my friend met these two dudes and we were all yelling at each other all night. The jazz club is actually, it used to be a bank vault. Here, I'll insert some pictures. Yeah, sorry this one's all fucked up looking. Whoa, what was I doing anyway? This was the bank vault part, which was pretty sick, but yeah, we was yelling. I got home at 3 in the morning. I sound like shit. I wanted to wait to film this, but I don't really got time because I'm busy. Anyway, I was making some coffee in my little French press. Of course, I got grounds all over the fucking counter because I fuck up everything I touch. Like, comment, subscribe if you can relate. Yeah, it was time to heat up that coffee. Yeah, and I had my salmon in the air fryer. This was my bread that I cooked. Those are some green onions. I had this in my Lana Del Rey NFR shirt to infuse it with I don't know, racist Cole's mom vibes. I don't know. Yo, if you actually know how to make bread, can you tell me how to do it? I feel I mean, I've made 2 loaves so far, they're, pretty edible, but, look at how flat they are. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, you know? But, don't bully me about it, because if you do, I'll come, so, that's on you. If you want to be mean to me, go for it. Damn, my throat fucking hurts. Anyway, yeah, I absolutely hacked this fucking bread apart. It was some Texas Chainsaw Massacre type beat over here. Yo, so I'm actually a really, really clumsy person. I have the motor skills of, a corpse floating down the river. And, I just wanted to point that out because I'm sure you couldn't see with your eyes my dumb hands just massacring my son, my poor loaf. Yeah, and of course I gotta put cream cheese on it. I would, honestly, I would have preferred to have bagels, but, the bagels down in Mexico are not quite bageling. And it's an ordeal to make bagels by yourself. I did it before when I lived in Spain, and that's just, not the kind of... Wow. Yo, I can't frame anything. People have, better artistic sensibilities when they frame people for murder than I have when I frame shots. Anybody else watch Hannibal? I enjoyed that. I bet you could tell from my vibes. Anyway, I put some everything bagel seasoning on that. Started cracking some fucking ice for my morning iced coffee with my fat-free milk and my psyllium husk powder. Look, I got, food all over myself. Yo, I'm just really clumsy. It just be like that. I'm really smart in that I can read really fast, and in every other way, I'm the dumbest bitch ever. That's just how it is, man. Oh, yo, I think some dude outside, drove by blasting Como La Flor by Selena. Nice. Oh, yeah, they didn't let Yolanda out. It's lucky for all y'all in Texas, because if they let Yolanda out, it would have been The Purge. I don't know how to say The Purge in Spanish, but, that's how it be like. Anyway, yeah, my salmon was done. I put some Cajun seasoning on it. That's a proprietary blend made by a family member. I can't even tell you what's in there, but it's my favorite. I put it on fruit, too. Yeah, then I just had my little salmon toasts with some tomatoes. And of course, my homemade pickled red onions. Yo, I literally put these onions on everything and anything. Like, I don't know, does anything in this cruel, dark world bring as much pleasure as a pickled red onion? I surely do not think so. Yeah, then I was cutting up them green onions with scissors. Yeah, it's not, like, beautiful, but, like its father, which is me. Kind of fucked up looking, but overall, scientifically an edible form of thing. Oh yeah, and I watch, like, Baddie Bean vlogs. She's just, like, adorable and chill. Took my pills, ate my little salmon toasts. My little tomatoes. You can tell I'm definitely more of a savory bitch. Like, I think in all of these videos I've made so far, I've only had one sweet breakfast. And that was when I made, like, a healthy breakfast banana split with, like, Greek yogurt and nuts and stuff. But, yeah, then I ate all that. Then afterwards, I decided today I wanted to experiment. Did you know you can use your sourdough discard to make things? I use them to make sourdough pancakes, and it's pretty good. So, today when I was feeding it, I decided to use the discard to make pancakes again. And, I just mix, like, the discard, flour, salt, and water. And that's it. Mix that pancake stuff that you're doing, slut. See all the bubbles in there? That's from the natural fermentation that I have painstakingly created with my own hands. You just wouldn't get it unless you were a parent. Honestly, so I was starting to feel terrible, over the whole last week and a half, and I was like, what's going wrong? Like, is my medicine not working anymore? Am I sliding back into a depressive episode? It turns out that I needed to replace my, CPAP machine. I do use one, because I got, like, ever since I was, like, a little kid, like, the inside of my nose is, like, deformed, and, enough air doesn't go in. Like, I went to ENTs and shit. So, like, I can't breathe. But, I needed a new mask, so I haven't slept in a week and a half. Yeah, I had a really busy morning, and then I went to the Rotisserie. I don't remember, but, that was them chickens on the Rotisserie. And I got, a pollo rostizado, that's essentially a rotisserie chicken, and it came with tortillas, rice, and, this was like a salsa guacamole. And, I ate it. In another video, you saw me make this, ensalada de nopales, and, I've been working my way through it. So I just had that delicious chicken. Oh, dude, yo, like, for self-care means different things to different people. For me, self-care is 100% pollo rostizado. Like, that's all I want. Like, people are like, oh, all Mexican food is the same, and it's delicious. It's the best food. Honestly, Mexican food is just banger after banger after banger. Oh, and also, I hate it when, like, you get, like, white nutritionists online or whatever, and they're like, every food that isn't, like, unseasoned chicken breast is unhealthy. I'm like, look, this is literally, like, chicken, corn tortillas, which are gluten-free if you give a shit. And I have, light crema and, ensalada de nopales, which is, like, pure vegetables, bro. Like, you know what? This is health food. This is self-care. This is food for your spirit, alright? Honestly, their salsa, it wasn't that spicy. I was like, it was alright. Like, it was pretty good. And, I had to make some fucking tacos. And, of course, I had a Diet Coke with it. Like, we should all stop drinking Diet Coke because, the Coca-Cola company is, like, a blight upon man. But, like, what are you gonna do? Then, after work, I went and I picked up a package, and I was watching the new, damn, I can't remember her name. Stop, I'm gonna pause. It's the police or something. So yeah, I was watching a Miko's Rhetoric video. She was talking about Amberlynn Reid. I don't really know that much about Amberlynn Reid, and I haven't seen that much of her, but I watch a lot of Miko's Rhetoric videos. Honestly, like, I don't know. I feel like because everybody hates fat people, like, if anybody who's fat online does, like, anything, people kind of use it as an excuse to just hate on fat people instead of, like, hating on what they did. Again, like, I don't really know that much about Amberlynn Reid. It sounds like, all her ex-girlfriends hate her, which is usually a bad sign, but, I don't know, like, I feel like people, it's just a lot of people that are pretending to have, like, intellectual ground by just, like, making fat jokes about, like, a woman who seems deeply mentally ill. Like, it almost gives vibes of, like, throwing it, like, medieval times of, like, it's like the YouTube version of medieval throwing tomatoes at the village idiot who, like, would just be diagnosed with autism today or something. Anyway, I got a tripod in the mail, so I decided to use it to put on lip balm for you, I guess. Look, Mom, no hands. Ooh, shit. I think I got pollo rostizado stuck in my teeth. Whatever. You're not here because you want to see the fucking clean girl aesthetic shit. You're here to see the pollo rostizado chica aesthetic. Can you see that? Is that disgusting? Probably. But I can't believe I get a tripod and the first thing I do with it is show you the chicken stuck in my teeth. Oh shit, my fan's on. Maybe the sound sucks right now. Ugh, whatever. Represent different ideas. Then later I was watching a Khaki Reviews beauty video, and I decided I wanted to take a shower before I made dinner. So this is the coconut miracle oil. Abby Young swears by this, and I really like it. I think it makes my hair soft as hell, but since I have such short hair now, I use like almost not like such a little bit, and you leave it in for a little bit. Then I took my shower, then I came out. So I've been having crazy neck irritation lately, so I use the Tower 28 spray on my like face and neck, and then I used that like eczema cream on it. That was just like an unscented deodorant I have that I chose to put in there for some reason. And of course, I like to put on perfume sometimes, just like for myself, because I'm like vibing in my house. This is Creme Couture from Sniff. It smells literally incredible. Then I put in the OGX like coconut miracle oil, literally just a finger of it in my hair, while the hypochlorous acid from Tower 28 was like doing its thing. But yeah, I got lotioned on my face, then I got that coconut whatever from OGX in my hair, and I was feeling clean. This was a random Burt's Bees like after sun lip balm I had, and I decided to throw that on too. That tastes like raw ass hell. Yeah. Rough. This is a bottle of lotion I've had literally forever that kind of smells like, I don't know, like that, like a cucumber LaCroix, or is it LaCroix? I don't know, and that's the shit I put on my feet, but I'm not showing you that because you're not getting foot content for free. Then I put on this like Celtic music with rain playlist, but I realized they literally play like the same like couple bars of music on a loop forever, and it started to drive me insane after a while. Anyway, I decided that for dinner I was gonna try out making like cheddar and scallion pancakes, but not scallion pancakes in like the Asian way. This would be like a sourdough, more like American style pancake, but just with cheddar and a whole shit ton of scallions in it. This was 100% because my scallions were starting to look like they were gonna go bad, and whatever I didn't use in these pancakes, I put the rest in my freezer. along with the cilantro that I had. So yeah, I was feeling like a little experimental and funky tonight, which was cool because honestly, today I did not cook anything. I'm dying. I was out like, I don't know, I can go out and talk to people. Like, I don't hate people inherently. Like, I'm not one of those people who takes like a weird faux intellectual joy in claiming that I hate everyone around me or something. But like, I definitely, like, I was at a birthday dinner with like 12 people. Then I went out and was out at like the jazz club, like chilling with my friend for her birthday, and even more people until like 2:30 or something. It was just a lot for me, man. I'm like old as hell, and like, you know, I'm the chronic illness baddie. Like, my body is not thriving, you know. Anyway, I cooked down the scallions before I put them in the pancakes. This is the cheddar that I just had, so I was like, might as well use it up. Today I didn't film because, like, I was just so fucked up. Oh, I did get a new, CPAP mask, by the way. So, like, I'm feeling like I'm actually sleeping now, which is great, but I got the sleep debt to work through. And, yeah, I was just chopping up that cheddar. This cheddar, like, it's okay if you eat, like, a cold slice on its own, but I feel like if you melt it or cook it at all, it loses all flavor. It's definitely not, like, the funky, like, bold, like, kick your bitch ass in the mouth cheddar that, like, I prefer, you know? I love a funky cheese. I love a strong flavor. Yeah, and, this actually, you saw me make this earlier in the morning. This had been sitting around for, like, 10 hours or something. Fermenting. That's why it's full of bubbles, because it's alive, my beautiful son. Yeah, then I put all the cheddar cubes into the batter. And after this, I'm gonna let like the scallions cool for a while, and then I dump that shit into the batter too. Ooh. I'm not cutting out this yawn. This is real. Like, I kind of want to feel like we're, like, friends hanging out and not, like, I'm, like, the front of a media machine, trying to trick you into thinking that you can have my exact perfect lifestyle if you, like, buy my Amazon links. Like, I hope maybe one day if I have Amazon links and you want something, you, like, check it out, but it's not because you think that, like, I'm not, like, selling this fake image where I'm, like, a fundamentally, I don't know, like a fundamental creature that exists on a higher realm and you can access my holiness by clicking my links. Like, I'm too old for that. You're probably too old for that, too. I feel like, there's not a lot of kids watching long-form YouTube content. Anyway, mixed all that together. And yeah, just, I did about, like, 2 scoops in each to make my little pancakes. These were actually huge pancakes. I ate these for, like, 3 days, which is always good whenever I cook. I like to have leftovers, because, you know, cooking once and eating, like, 3 to 5 times, lit. This was a leftover, like, freezer clean-out egg drop soup that I'd made, like, 1 or 2 days before. It just had, like, a whole bunch of stuff in my freezer, and, like, it had Korean fish cakes, it had scallion dumplings, onions, canned corn. I did, like, the technique, they literally call it egg drop soup because you mix up the egg and then you drop it in ribbons into the soup. So, yeah, I was feeling like kind of like a funky experimental scallion pancake, and, like, a funky egg drop soup would be, like, a good vibe together. And it was kind of like a cold and rainy evening. And you know that I crave soup, like, infinitely. Like, oh yeah, this time I tried to flip it too early, but it was too squishy, so I gave up. That happens sometimes. It's all good. It might look like all my kitchen stuff is always on top of each other and on the verge of melting. I don't have a lot of counter space, but, like, I never melt anything, so. Don't stress out about it. Trust me. Trust your boy. Yeah, then all that was done, and I decided to put, some pickled jalapenos on my, cheese and scallion pancake, and, I'd actually used all my bowls for, like, preparing stuff, so I just ate it right out of the pot. But I think this was about it for the day. Oh yeah, I was watching on the Tourist Canada Curiosity videos on the Beach Boys Love You album. Wild. I love Tourist Canada Curiosities, but I think we're almost out of time. This tasted pretty good. The soup was amazing. The pancakes were like funky, but you know, I ate all of them and it wasn't like torture. I enjoyed it. Anyway, if you were into my nonsense, remember to like, comment, and subscribe and whatnot. Yeah. You know, I just gotta put a little pickled jalapeno on anything. Anything I can, I will. I love pickled vegetables. I love jalapenos. Tell me, what have you ever tried to make sourdough bread? Have you been throwing out your starter this whole time? Because you ain't gotta do that. Remember, we don't waste anything in this economy. Alright. Adios.